When you think of Japanese cars, images of high-performance sports cars or technologically advanced hybrids might spring to mind. But there's another, equally fascinating side to Japanese automotive culture. This is a story about the K-car, a uniquely Japanese marvel. These miniature vehicles represent a blend of necessity, innovation, and a distinct cultural identity. K-cars are the smallest, most regulation-bound vehicles you'll find on public roads, designed to navigate the narrow streets and crowded cities of Japan. They're like the bonsai trees of the automotive world, meticulously crafted and perfectly formed to thrive in a limited space. Born in post-war Japan, when resources were scarce and personal transportation was a luxury, they were a government solution to boost mobility and the domestic auto industry, providing an affordable option for the masses. This was a time when few could afford full-sized cars. The rules are strict, designed to keep these cars compact and efficient. Engines must be under 660 cc, no longer than 3.4 meters, ensuring they can easily navigate tight city streets, and no wider than 1.48 meters, allowing them to squeeze into the smallest parking spaces. Power is also capped at 63 horsepower. Why bother with all these limitations? The perks include significant tax breaks, lower insurance rates, and relaxed parking rules. These advantages are crucial in crowded cities like Tokyo, where space is at a premium. Over time, K-cars evolved from basic utilitarian boxes to a diverse lineup, showcasing impressive innovation within constraints. Consider the rugged Suzuki Jimneys, the sporty Daihatsu Copens, and the ultra-practical Honda N-boxes. They prove you don't need size for practicality, fun, or style. These cars are a testament to clever design and efficient engineering. K-cars are a testament to Japanese ingenuity, maximizing every millimeter for efficiency and comfort, proving that less can indeed be more. They remain one of the most charming quirks in the global car market, a symbol of Japan's unique approach to automotive design and urban living. Now imagine if 1970s America, a time of big cars and even bigger dreams, had embraced K-cars, those tiny titans of Japanese motoring, instead of gas-guzzling giants that stretched longer than some apartments. Picture a world where the Ford Festiva and Chevy Sprint, those underappreciated pioneers of small car efficiency, set the standard, and the three-car garage, a symbol of suburban excess, held a Ford Micro Bronco, ready for any adventure, Chevy Sub-Suburban, perfect for the carpool, and Dodge Dartlet, the stylish and sensible sedan. Suppose a small vehicle act offered big tax credits, incentivizing efficiency, lower fees, and even special micro-lanes for tiny cars, easing congestion and promoting safety. Suddenly, even suburban families, initially skeptical, would find small cars irresistible, embracing practicality for the savings alone, watching their wallets breathe a sigh of relief. Consumer priorities would flip, fuel economy and city parking, once afterthoughts, would trump engine size and chrome, those outdated symbols of status. Detroit would pivot, humbled but resourceful, licensing Japanese designs before creating their own micro-machines with American twists, blending innovation and heritage. Parking lots would shrink, reclaiming valuable urban space, and full-size pickups would become rare, specialized tools, no longer everyday status symbols. The nimble, efficient K-car would rule the road, a testament to smart design and resourcefulness. A radical shift from our SUV-dominated reality, a glimpse into a more sustainable future. If America went K, our infrastructure would transform. Highways would feel vast, with more lanes possible for smaller cars, easing congestion and boosting safety. Parking garages might never have sprawled across cities. Environmentally, the impact would be huge. K cars get over 50 mpg, slashing fuel use and emissions. Cleaner air, less oil dependence, and trillions saved at the pump would reshape geopolitics and daily life. Safety standards would shift from brute strength to smart tech. Collision avoidance, lane assist, and vehicle-to-vehicle communication would be the norm. Lightweight materials like aluminum and carbon fiber would replace heavy steel, making cars even more efficient. The engineering focus would move from bigger is safer to smarter is safer. America's roads would be safer, cleaner, and more innovative. A K-car America would reshape our culture, influencing everything from our daily commutes to the very fabric of our urban landscapes and cities. The shift would be profound, altering how we perceive space and navigate our environments. Cars would symbolize ingenuity and efficiency, a departure from the traditional emphasis on size and power. Not just power, the focus would shift towards smarter, more sustainable transportation solutions. Road trips would become micro-adventures, emphasizing the journey over the destination, with more stops and deeper connections to local communities, fostering a sense of exploration and discovery. Households might own several specialized K cars, each tailored to specific needs and purposes, instead of a couple of big ones, leading to a more diverse and adaptable automotive landscape. Our consumer habits would change, less hauling, more delivery services, reflecting a shift towards convenience and efficiency, and a focus on essentials, prioritizing quality over quantity in our purchasing decisions. Cities would reclaim space. Smaller parking means more parks, creating more green spaces for recreation and relaxation. Plazas and bike lanes making urban life denser and more walkable, fostering a stronger sense of community and connection. The roar of V80s would give way to the hum of 3 cylinders, a quieter and more efficient soundtrack to urban life, making cities quieter and more pleasant, enhancing the quality of life for residents. Hollywood car chases would be zippy and comical, not thunderous, embracing agility over brute force. Car culture would focus on clever mods, turbocharging tiny engines and maximizing space, pushing the boundaries of innovation and design. It would be a culture of creativity and efficiency, not just horsepower, redefining our relationship with automobiles. The economic impact would be massive. Detroit's Big Three would face a reckoning, shifting from trucks to mastering small car engineering. Jobs would move from heavy manufacturing to high-tech roles, software, electronics, and advanced materials. Oil and gas would shrink, losing influence and profits as fuel demand drops. Gas stations would be fewer and economic power would shift toward tech-driven states. America would gain cleaner cities, lower costs, and less energy dependence. But we'd lose some of that big car bravado, a trade-off between efficiency and the classic American sense of scale. In the end, we'd be more practical, but perhaps a little less grand.